hump day, everybody.
Yes.
Today, it might be the hottest day we've seen so far.
It's crazy.
We're going to get to your forecast.
It's going to
happen. Yeah. Your forecast in just a minute. Also, Kia's going to talk about how it's making people go a little crazy and testing all of our patients. But this is really Exhibit A right here. We've got some heart-stopping video this morning showing an apparent road rage incident. This was in Plaza Midwood, and it all ended with gunshots. Take a look here. This happened Monday afternoon, corner of Central and Pecan, right near the restaurant Milk Bread, a main thoroughfare. WCNC Charlotte spoke to one of the drivers who tells us it all started when he, what he says, lightly honked at the car in front of him after the light turned green. That's when things took a turn for the worse.
As I went around him, just gave him a single tap on the horn, and that was enough to kind of enrage him to follow us, try to cut us off, try to brake check us. He smashed the mirror off the side, dumped a bottle of water on me through the window.
Thomas tells us after the other driver smashed his mirror with a stick, he took it and hit their back windshield. That's when the other driver shot at him and took off. Take a look, though. The bullet hit Thomas's car, breaking his windshield, almost hitting his dad. The shattered glass actually hurting him. At this hour, no arrests have been made. I mean...
That's so scary. They're so fortunate no one else was hurt. Worse than that. And you can see in that video all the people that were eating outside at
right there. Yeah,
this is literally the middle of the day.
I mean, and the thing is, you know, that plays out throughout the city every single day. Something might not be that severe, but
every hour, probably.
I mean, this morning, driving in at 3:30 in the morning, nothing that severe. But on 77, there was a guy going really slow in the middle lane, so I went to go around him. As soon as I went to go around him, he started speeding up. Okay, not a big deal, dude. Go faster then. I don't have a problem. Well, then he slowed down, and the other car on the other side of him started to go around him because he wanted to get ahead of him. He sped up again. It was very clear to me this guy wanted to race.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning, dude. I have no. I'm on my way to work. I have no interest in racing you. But he was in a Dodge Charger, and he was ready to go.
We don't know what his mind was racing on.
He was ready to go.
So
I'm
scary.
like, wow, dude, no, you can have it, please.
The roads were weird this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, I even told you someone was tailgating me the whole way on 45 to 77, and thankfully there was like some construction, so with police cars, so that person backed off. But I thought, I hope they don't get off the same exit as me because I don't want to be at a stoplight with them.
Charlotte traffic, it's already bad, just with so many different kind of drivers coming in from everywhere. Because I think we always talk about like the big feeder cities are like New York, LA, and I think Chicago, which like all of them drivers in one city, and a smaller city at that.
Maybe the heat's to blame.
It is to blame. So that's what we were talking about during the broadcast this morning. So the heat can actually make your morning commute more dangerous. So it's because drivers just need to cool off when they're on the roads. We actually were finding out if hot weather is fueling road rage. So Charlotte area drivers, this is the video that we played earlier in the show. This is a regular sight, crowded roads on Independence, 485, pretty much every main vessel around the Queen City. But we're talking about this heat hypothesis. So it basically says that hot temperatures are what can increase aggressive behavior. And that's what took us to a particular study. So when temperatures were below 80 degrees, the drivers in that report gave a light, short honk. Now, when the temperatures jumped above 90, drivers are leaning in on those horns. They're honking longer. They're making what we're calling unfriendly hand gestures. And then we looked at another study, too, this time by the National Institutes of Health. So they found that deadly crashes in the country actually do increase by about 3.5%. These are going to be on heat wave days between May and September. So breaking down what's going on when we're stressed out on the roads, road rage, experts say that we switch gears into flight or fight. And here are the signs to look for. Harvard medical experts explain that our hearts are beating faster, we're breathing faster, our muscles are tensing up. Even your heart rate and your blood pressure can go up as well. And that's a response needed to get out of a life or death situation, but not a traffic jam. And this unnecessary stress, it's leading to more serious health problems as well. So as for what you can do about it, cool off, pump the brakes. Some experts recommend creating just a stress-free car climate. Maybe you play some light, relaxing jazz music when you're on the road. Maybe putting a picture of a loved one on your dash, hang up your favorite scented car freshener, and of course, deep breathing. So, hoping folks are staying cool on the road.
I like new car scent. That's my favorite scenty tree.
Really?
Yeah, I love that. New car, oof.
If your car is not air conditioned, it makes you mad.
Oh, yeah.
I remember years ago when my air conditioner broke, I was just mad driving along. You know?
I drove a year without air conditioner here.
Yeah, but it's just not fun.
You did?
Yeah,
makes you miserable.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, no, there's just enough was enough after a while.
Is that why all this road rage is?
It's really Chris.
I was fine, and by the time that I leave work, the traffic's usually okay. But when it was backed up, bumper to bumper, that's when it was bad.
Oh, yeah.
So if I had my windows down, it was okay. But so just because I want to learn a little bit more about this, what are these unfriendly hand gestures? What are they?
Stop it.
I'm just
Don't get us in trouble.
All right, are we taking a look at the forecast?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I look at this or not, but it's not okay, yeah. In fact, we do have some advisories. Look at this area from Raleigh all the way down to Columbia, down to Charleston. That is a heat advisory. In fact, some of this is within our area. We're talking about over towards Wadesboro, Rockingham, Chesterfield County, around Cheraw, over towards Pageland. That means really, really dangerous conditions. Heat advisory means heat index is expected to be 105 to 109. Oh. And then if you get a excessive heat warning, the heat index is expected to be 110 or greater. I wouldn't be surprised that this coming Sunday that we don't see a heat advisory issued here locally. Certainly keep an eye on that. Now, today, it's at 98. 4 o'clock this afternoon, the bottom number of the yellow, that's the heat index, how it's going to feel. So we're talking about over 100 degrees. So actually air temperature about 98. Even in the, we're talking about 87 for Boone.
That's crazy.
That is really 90. Wow.
Way above
the air you can wear.
Put it on. And then Rock Hill and Rockingham and Lancaster, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually hit the 100-degree mark as the actual air temperature. So over the next 7 days, weather aware today. As far as any rain chances, we have a slight chance tomorrow. But it just stays hot all the way Sunday. Hot, humid, 95, heat index maybe 105. And then Monday, Tuesday, upper 80s. Sounds good.
It's going to sound cool, right, compared to what we've been dealing with.
Icy. And I do want to make a point, too, going weather aware on this coming Sunday. That 95, yeah, it's lower than 98, but you're going to feel hotter on Sunday than you are today. Wow. Because today, 98, notice how Larry only had 100. If it was really overtly humid today, we would likely be in that excessive heat warning. But you're going to have that moisture coming into this weekend. I think this Saturday and Sunday we're going to have the highest dew points, aka the most moisture in the air that we've had so far this season. So just really keep that in mind. The reason why that's especially dangerous is you don't sweat. Whenever it's so humid, it slows down our natural cooling, which is sweating, and then that's where you can get heat exhaustion, overheat as well. So I think that
Sunday is a day of rest.
Yes, it is.
Keep it that way.
Stay inside.
Never have I looked forward to Monday so much.
Right? Yeah, Monday.
All right.
Just turned out that way.
All right, folks, join us again tomorrow morning for another edition of WCNC Charlotte To Go.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.